Okay, agents, listen up. If you have a client who is dreaming of space, privacy, and their own slice of upstate New York, you need to pay very close attention. We're about to take a look at a land opportunity on Hinds Road that is, frankly, in a class all its own. You know the type, right? We all have them. The buyer who isn't just looking for four walls and a roof, but for a whole new lifestyle. They want trails they can hike, woods they can explore, a place to build something that is 100% theirs, totally away from it all. So when a property comes along that actually fits that dream, you absolutely have to show it. This is not just another pin on the map, another vacant lot on the MLS. This is the canvas they have been waiting for. It's the chance to finally tick every single box on their list. Let's dig into why this is the one. So, what makes this place so special right off the bat? It's the incredible flexibility. Your buyer isn't just pigeonholed into one option. They get a choice. And let me tell you, that is a rare thing for a piece of land of this size and quality. So here's the breakdown. Hinds Road basically splits the property into two really nice, distinct parcels. On the north side, you've got a beautiful 51-acre lot. And then right across the road on the south side, there's another 41-acre lot. A buyer can pick one, or if their vision is a little bit bigger, they can grab the whole shebang, the entire 92-acre package. And honestly, the seller would actually prefer to sell both lots together. Just imagine creating this massive, private estate that straddles both sides of the road. That kind of scale is almost unheard of in this area. Okay, let's talk about the numbers for a second. Because, the dream is great, but the dollars and cents have to make sense. And believe me, they absolutely do here. This is where this opportunity really starts to pull away from the pack. Take a look at this value. Each parcel, whether it's the 51 acres or the 41, is listed at just under 160. So that gives your buyer a choice. But the total package for all 92 acres comes out to $319,800. When you do the math and break that down per acre, the value just becomes crystal clear. And from an investment angle, it just gets better. Per acre, this property is priced way below the competition in the area. And for a buyer with a sharp pencil, there's some real, immediate potential value in the loggable timber. You throw in the fact that it's in the Galway School District and has all that road frontage, well, you're looking at a rock-solid investment. Okay, enough about the numbers. We all know that clients buy on emotion, on a vision. So let's talk about what life could actually look like for your buyer on Hinds Road. This is where the dream really starts to come to life. Just picture your buyer here. First, they finally build that dream home, or maybe that perfect little secluded cabin they've been talking about for years. Then, they're out hunting, hiking, riding their ATVs on their own private trails. This land becomes their personal, year-round playground. And down the road, this becomes a true legacy property, something to hold on to and pass down through the generations. And for your clients who are hunters or just love nature, oh, forget about it. This is paradise. The land is absolutely teeming with wildlife. It's not just a plot of land. It's basically a private nature preserve. That is a massive selling point for anyone who wants to connect with the outdoors. And check this out. On that 41-acre parcel on the south side, there's a little extra touch of magic. The peaceful Alder Creek actually runs right through the back of the property. Having a natural water feature like that, it just adds a whole other layer of peace and desirability. All right, I know what you and your savvy buyers are thinking about now. The practical stuff. Access, power, all the logistics. Those are the things that can make or break a land deal. So let's just tackle those questions head on. This is probably going to be the first question that pops up. Hey, isn't Hinds Road a seasonal dirt road? And yes, it is. But let's look at what that actually means for this specific property. You see, the key here is proximity. The property itself starts only about 350 feet from the paved year-round town road. So you get all the privacy and seclusion that a quiet road offers, but you avoid the huge headache of being miles down a rough track. It's really the perfect balance of both worlds. Okay, next big question for rural land is always power, right? Running utilities for miles can be crazy expensive. So what's the deal here? This right here is a game changer. Electric is just a couple hundred feet away from the property line. And even better, a neighbor is already building a home right next door and is in the process of bringing power in. That makes tying into the grid so much easier and way more affordable. Now, of course, there's the usual due diligence. A buyer's going to need to plan for a private well and septic system, and they'll want to do their own perk tests. And yes, it's important to know there are some wetlands on the property, but they're situated in a way that they don't interfere with the best building spots up near the road. So let's just put it all together. You've got the size, you've got the flexibility, you've got incredible value, and the biggest hurdles for building are actually surprisingly low. For your buyer, this is the moment to make a move. Seriously, you can search all day long, but you will have a very hard time finding another opportunity that combines this much acreage at this price with this kind of easy access, all in the Galway School District. It's a genuinely unique offering. So, what's next? To get your client out there to walk the land, you should reach out directly to the listing broker, Robert Gordon at England Nook Realty. All of his contact info is right there on the screen. Give him a call, set up a time, and let your client see this amazing property for themselves. Look, this property is ready and waiting for the right person with the right vision. If your buyer is the one who's been searching for that perfect piece of land, this is the one you need to show them. The only question left is, will they be the one to finally build their dream on Hinds Road?